Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Star Trek Online. As always, I am your host, J2 John Jeremy, and last we left out, we were about to start bringing down the house. A mission where we're going to go ahead and head to the House of Martok to tell them about a conspiracy against Ambassador Worf. Before we do that, though, I want to point out that this episode is being recorded sometime after the last one, and as such, we can take a look now at what our duty officers have done here. We have one assignment completed. We had a 1-hour assignment that should be finished now. So let's view the completed assignment. The next assignment completes in 4 hours and 2 minutes. Alright. View details. An acquaintance has requested an unbiased assessment of an applicant to their crew who once served with one of your officers. Final outcome, success. The recommendation was politely received and acknowledged as useful, and as such will gain these rewards here. I'll collect the rewards, and there you go. It's just as easy as that. Fantastic. Now we have 2 in progress still, which are going to be finishing up in about 4 hours. Do we have any current assignments available to us, perhaps? Let's see here. We know that the red tags mean that it's not available for us. Apparently this one is available for us. We have 2 geologists, apparently. No. 1 geologist and 1 scientist, I guess. It's planned for this one. Alright. Now, prepare a lecture on seismological analysis. Colonial efforts in frontier star clusters have led to an increased interest in related scientific research. Now, we've got our geologist here, but she's also unscrupulous, which adds to the disaster rating. We've got our developmental lab scientist, but that doesn't really help us too much, other than the fact that she's got science in there. So the success rating is 55%. The failure rating has been increased to 37%. The critical success is at 5%, and disaster is at 4%. Let's go ahead and begin the assignment and just see what happens, shall we? Can we pick anybody else for this? Shinar... No. Nope, we cannot. This guy is even worse, so let's not do that, please. Begin the assignment. Fantastic. Anybody else? Any other assignments here? Aha! Gather intelligence on the House of Chalak. Require security in any civilian or officer. Duration of 20 hours. I see. Wow. The success rating is really high on this. Even in the Klingon Empire, knowledge is power. An opportunity has arisen to gather potentially useful information on one of the Empire's noble houses. We've got our security officer here, who is seductive and unscrupulous, which gives you +2 traits here in the critical success category, if only she was telepathic as well. We also have Reliar, who is a security officer as well. No real good traits here. Is there anybody else we can add here, perhaps? We have already got Genelia. We can have Grek join the fray, who is unscrupulous. If we did that, though, well, no, let's not do that. We'll stick with the security officer. So 74% success rate. We'll go ahead and begin that assignment. Fantastic. Anything else? Yeah, 2 more things. Avenge unfounded rumors of dishonor. I see. Untrue accusations have left a stain on your family's honor, but political necessities make it impossible to openly challenge your accusers. Avenge your dishonor, but indirectly. And for this, we've got ourselves some officers here. Tactical and security. And we've got aggressive and honorable as critical success traits, and aggressive and honorable as critical success traits here. So you can see here that the critical success chance is at 14%. Regular success is at 65%, failures down at 19%, and disaster at 2%. I like it. Let's make it happen. Finally, we've got compete in Batleth competition on Forecast 3. The famed Batleth tournament on Forecast 3 is soon. One of your officers has requested leave to participate. Crook. Aggressive, honorable, unruly. All traits that add to critical success. Now, you can see here that casualty risk is extreme. Extreme. So this could lead to disaster. Disaster awaits us potentially. Critical success of 21%, success rate of 30%, failure at 29%, and disaster at 20%. I'm going to do it if only to show you guys what happens if you get a disaster. If you hit disaster. So, we will do it. Apparently, Crook and Grek is potentially better. Let's assign the slot here and see if what the difference is in traits. So, increase of success to 45%. Oh, no. Don't do that. Well, it adds to the... If we send Crook, it adds to the critical success. If we send, let's say, Grek, or let's say Averant, it decreases the critical success, but it increases potentially the success rate here. For example, 45% success rate instead of it being like 30%. But it decreases the amount of success we potentially could have in critical success. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Karuk, and we'll try that. Alright. So that's just another sampling of what the duty roster can do. And again, all these duty roster assignments will eventually bring you back rewards. Theoretically, you can level up your characters simply by doing duty officer assignments rather than actually playing the game. Don't know why you would do that, unless you were making alternate accounts for monetary purposes. There's a thought. Anyway, now that I've wasted enough time with that, let's go ahead and start bringing down the house. And apparently we can bring everybody with us. Hooray! What to do here now? What are we going to do at the house of Martok? Lady Serella, mistress of the house of Martok, has requested your presence at the family manor. We should make our way to her as soon as possible. Oh yeah, huh? I like how we're all a group here. Oh, what's up here? Serella. Alright, so that's up there. I'm gonna go down here instead, just to see what's around the area. Apparently there's a... This is garden, I guess. This is a garden. Farmer. Oh, it's a farm. Alright. Let's go to Lady Serella. I feel like that's where we're gonna be going after we talk to her, so let's just talk to her. Lady Serella. Why are you so high up? There you are. Here is Lady Serella.
Welcome. Greetings, Kimtar. It pleases me that you have both come to my home.
The House of Martok has many enemies. We have called for vengeance against the House of Jimpok and all its allies for the death of my husband, and many smaller houses seek to curry favor with Jimpok or the House of Duras by striking at us. Until now, most of these attacks have been little more than a nuisance. When we received word from Kimtar that one of the houses may be plotting to assassinate Worf, it confirmed my suspicions that there is a far greater threat emerging. I now believe that my grandson, Maven, may also be a target. These assassins threaten to destabilize our position on the High Council. Whoever has ordered such a dishonorable act, or would be cowardly enough to carry it out, must be stopped. Given your current investigation, I ask that you find the assassin and remove the threat before they attempt to strike. Very well. Your full cooperation will be appreciated.
Yes, we value your concerns and we will proceed with caution in our investigation. It is refreshing and a testimony to the dignity of House Martok that you are willing to speak out and recognize this looming threat. May I ask where your grandson Maven is now?
He is on his way to the Batleth tournament on Forcus 3 with your father.
Worf assured me that he would handle security matters during the trip, but that was before you reported your findings to me. So, the same tournament that we sent our duty officer to, apparently, Worf and Maven are going to as well. Now, Worf, if you recall the TNG episode Parallels, also took part in the tournament on Forcus 3, and depending on the timeline that you stuck with, he could have won the tournament, he might have been disqualified from the tournament, he might have won 5th place, I think it was. But, yeah, that was a good episode. I like that episode. We should go to Forecast as well.
Before you go, I have another concern.
Our local farmers reported seeing a Romulan here recently. Given Kimtar's suspicions of a house collaborating with the Tal Shiar, it seems to be an odd coincidence. We need to know what the Romulan was doing here before you leave for the tournament. So for those of you who aren't familiar with Star Trek lore, think of the Tal Shiar as what's a good analogy that's universal? Well, there's not really a universal analogy for it, but think of them as kind of like your FBI, CIA. I guess they're more FBI, KGB, kind of internal. Well, I don't necessarily know if they're internal. I wouldn't necessarily call them internal because they definitely make external actions. They're the intelligence force, basically, for the Romulan Star Empire, or at least were when the Romulan Star Empire was a big thing. Now it's a small thing, but they're still around. And that's primarily how the Empress, right now, we'll get into that eventually in this story, I believe, as well, maintains her power through the use of the Tal Shiar. So there you go. That was a terrible explanation, John. You suck. I've already written the comment for you. We will look for this Romulan. All right.
Why would a Romulan come anywhere near these farms?
Hey, man. Romulans gotta eat too, I get pretty hungry sometimes. Depends on what the farm's growing, right? So now we need to talk to the farmers. Oh, joy. That's exactly what the John wants. He wants to talk to farmers. There's so many farmers to talk to. Wow. All right. Oh, I see. There's a farmer. How you doing, Mr. Farmer?
The only thing I've paid attention to of late has been a lack of rain.
But you're a warrior, not a farmer. You wouldn't be interested in that. Sorry, I couldn't help you. Worthless. We'll ask someone else. How about you, farmer?
The Targs have been busy tearing up my roots, but other than that, I haven't seen anything unusual.
Bah! We'll ask another farmer. This is funny. I just like the notion in my head of the John walking, trudging along, no doubt getting his boots dirty with mud, and he just has to go walk from farmer to farmer. These low-class Klingon individuals. It's pretty humorous, actually.
I remember seeing the Romulan.
Oh, good. It didn't make me talk to everybody. He said he was a surveyor hired to architect a new irrigation system. He set up equipment on the hill over there, but I haven't seen him lately. It wouldn't surprise me if he's up to no good. You can never trust a Romulan. All right. Investigate.
Serella would have known if a Romulan surveyor was on her property. Stay alert.
Indeed. Apparently we're going to be heading over there now to investigate the surveyor location. And there's a wall here. Jump over the wall. Aha! Can they jump over the wall? They can! Good for you, guys! Good job on pathfinding. Now, can you do that? Yes, you can. Very good. Uh-oh. Wild Targs are afoot. New respawn point unlocked. Usually means there's going to be combat. I get the feeling this wasn't the way I was supposed to go, but I go in here anyway. Sir, look. The equipment. Where? I'm going to kill those Targs first. Targs! Come here, buddies. Where you going? Everybody kill the Targs. We're going to eat well tonight, boys! What are you talking about, Lady Serella? They were your pets? Whoops. Inspect equipment. This isn't surveying equipment, sir. What would a surveyor need with a Romulan short-range EM transmitter? We will find out, Klingon. Talk to the foreman. Alright. Leap! I'm surprised that didn't damage me. Alright, now how do you get in here? Good question, John. Can't do that. I cannot jump that high. Aha, here you go. Here's some steps. Another day, the crate. There's a porter right here. And, foreman. Got it.
Yes, I remember this man.
It's not every day you see a Romulan in the Ketha lowlands. He didn't say he was a surveyor, though. He told me he was part of a diplomatic delegation studying in our agriculture. Martok would have never let a Romulan set foot on our world. That's why I don't think much of Jimpok. He's too soft. The oddest thing I remember, other than him being a Romulan, was that he personally scheduled a delivery of goods to the farm. That is against our security procedures. Lady Serella insists on authorizing all deliveries to the manor. However, his codes were valid and he had Lady Serella's signature, so I did as he asked. His delivery arrived today. It is the large package we moved to the grain storage shed near the House of Martok's manor. Tenep would know what was ordered. He handles most of Lady Serella's business transactions. We must find this Romulan and inspect that delivery. This could be...
Now he's a diplomat? I don't buy it. We're dealing with a tall Shar spy.
Indeed. And looks like they have a plan. Agreed. We must proceed with caution. We're gonna run and blow up the joint. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So apparently the crates are down here. There's Tenep. Looking around for any scannables. Doesn't look like there are. I must say, at least the worlds have gotten bigger. I feel like the last time I played Star Trek Online, things were very compact. You never really felt the grandeur of the map. You didn't really feel like things were... Like, having this here, this makes me feel small, and I appreciate that, because these ships are huge, but when you only see them in the space segments, you think they're like toy ships. This shows me that they're real and huge, big monsters.
I processed that delivery.
It was an order for the House of Martok. They needed explosives for digging a new irrigation. Really? You ordered explosives. I'm not gonna... You ordered explosives for a Romulan. Alright. They needed explosives for digging out a new irrigation system. The order was placed by Lady Serella with her signature and authorization codes. She must need the new irrigation channel badly. Normally, Serella delays such tasks until the winter, when the farmhands aren't busy with planting and harvesting. Yeah, totally. We must get to this package at once! This spy knew that they would move these explosives near the House of Martok's fertilizer stores. He plans to use the shed as a bomb. The equipment we found earlier must have been the trigger device. But why use a Romulan short-range EM trigger? Its range would have been limited to a few hundred yards. He would need to be near the farm to trigger the detonation charges. We need to get back to the manor and stop the assassin. We should focus our search near the fertilizer shed. He will need a spot where he can visibly overlook the stores and monitor the detonation. You're absolutely right, Kagan. We must hurry. Follow me. Away we go. Up the mountain. Nope, didn't work. Maybe it did. Ha-ha! I laugh at your puny rock face. I laugh, I say. Ha-ha! Fantastic. Very good. Very, very good. We found more wild dargs. Wild dargs equal death. Death and destruction. Kill the dogs. Kill the dogs. I like how Kimtar's around. He's not doing anything. Thanks, Kimtar. I appreciate that. I will take that. I haven't really done anything with my items yet. I should start doing that. Is my crew here yet? I think they finally started arriving. Alright. Now we need to locate the assassin. Apparently there's two things for us to go to here. First is inside this area. We'll climb up this rock face here. Come on. Up, 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 up.
There he is! Stop him!
Aha! Confront the assassin.
The House of Martok will crumble, and with it, the rest of the Klingon Empire.
You cannot stop what has begun. Shoot this for shock before he beams out. Oh god, there's more people. More people. More people arrived. Healing. Ow, pain. Alright, good. Take the items. Now I need to disarm the explosive. Quickly, 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 please. Romulans. Someone hired these honorless Tal Shiar dogs to do their dirty work. The House of Martok is strong, but with Martok gone, it has been weakened. One of its rivals seeks to exploit that weakness and use the house's downfall to attack the council. We need to follow Tarson to find out who he is working for. As long as that Patak draws breath, he is a threat to the House of Martok. Captain, Tarson probably beamed up to a cloaked vessel in orbit above Kronos. We should return to our ship and track where he went. Not now. First, before I do that, we should hail Klingon Defense Force to report and get ourselves a new officer. Is there nobody going to appear here? Okay. Who will be pledging their loyalty to the IKS Iskata? We're going to receive pistols, and we can receive, let's see, a Gorn Engineering Officer candidate, an Alien Science Officer candidate, a Gorn Tactical Officer candidate. I wish I knew what they look like. Apparently their value is at 600 dilithium. Well, let's see what we've got here in comparison. I like Chagrin, and I like Kagan. Thrak is... well, I mean, let's... Chagrin or Thrak would be the obvious choices to replace because they're both green in comparison to Kagan, who is purple. And we actually have a story with Chagrin. I've never really... Thrak was kind of thrusted upon us here, so not necessarily a fan of Thrak. I wouldn't mind replacing him. And we would replace him with a science officer candidate. Let's see what Thrak's skills are. Tractor Beam 1. Alien Science Officer skills is Science Team 1, which equals Shield Repair, Science Shield Buff. Oh, yep, done. What the hell are you? Honor and glory to you, Captain. My name is Shirleer. I like that name. I have been assigned to the IKS Iskata, and I am ready to serve as a member of your crew. Join. Shirleer, reporting for duty. Interesting face. I see. Well, now I'm going to switch out Thrak with Shirleer. And there you go. Accolade complete. Friendly fix. Oh, look at that! Wait, how small is Serella? Dude, are you tiny? The dude is tiny! Look at this! I don't even think he's like 6 foot. This guy is small. Alright. I see. Alright, let's find out real quick. Oh, wait. Let's head back to the ship. Alright. Look at that, Serella's already talking to us. Already better than Thrak. Lieutenant Commander, the warp traffic in this area will make it difficult to pinpoint the Romulan assassin's ship. Ever since Chancellor Jimpop agreed to the settlement of New Romulus, there are always Romulan ships in orbit around Kronos. How are we to maintain security when we allow these allies on our doorstep? We will support the Chancellor's position. Now scan for cloaked vessels. The scanners have been configured for motion detection, but as expected, there is too much traffic in the area. We must also consider that the Romulan has left the system. I see. Romulans use singularity cores. Scan for singularity core emissions. Sir, your intuition is superb. Scanners are detecting trace singularity distortions from the nearby asteroids, indicating that a Romulan warbird recently entered warp. If we get a closer scan, I will be able to plot a course based on the warp trail's signature. Helm, take us closer to the asteroids. And off we go. Let's see here now. We are on our way to the asteroids to try and get a scan going here. Lots of players around today. Or this evening, rather. What is that? Is that the lifetime subscriber place? Earth, Space Dog, and Kronos have this place where people who are lifetime subscribers, I believe, can enter. It's kind of like specific only to them, where they can do their exchange and their mail, things like that. Their uniforms. Most don't use it, though. It's pretty much barren these days. I guess. Maybe they use it for, like, roleplay purposes, perhaps? Alright. Apparently we can beam to Kronos shipyard. Don't need to do that right now. Oh, but that's the shipyard, though. I see. We are heading towards the asteroid still, trying to get ready for a scan on Romulan warp signatures with our new science officer, Serella. I like how we got rid of Thrak already. Alright. We're now entering the asteroid field. I didn't think you could go this far. Somebody else is apparently here as well. The massive KDF style. Deacon. IRW. La Cruz? I forgot what that was called. Alright, we're here. And apparently I can scan for Romulan warp signatures now. I'm gonna wait until my my weapon power comes back online to maximum, because in case we get attacked, you know, that could be a thing for sure. Would like for that not to be a thing, but okay. Scanning. Scan completed and warp trail course plotted. Sir, the Romulan warbird is heading for the forecast system. He's after Worf and Maven.
Lady Serella's suspicions were correct. The Romulan is going to make an attempt on her grandson's life. While my father is a formidable warrior, this time he may be overwhelmed. We must set a course for the Forcus system at once.
Agreed, Kimtar. Prepare to leave orbit. I said prepare, not warp. Damn it, helmsman. Alright. Now we need to go to the forecast system. Let's take a look at the map here. Is it nearby? It's right over here. Let's go ahead and plot a course to it. And while we're doing that, let's take a look at our skill points now. Now, let's see here. I'm going to add power, or add skill points to our weapons training. Like so. I'm going to max that out, actually. And I'm going to max out shield emitters, because our science officer can now do science team, which is nice. And I want to max out the flow capacitors, I'm thinking. Maybe. Maybe not. We haven't really used that yet, so I'll leave it alone for now. I do want to increase our weapon proficiency. Maybe here. And there is fine. Except I can't get to the next skill points, though, for Lieutenant Commander. I guess because I haven't spent enough. Let's try... Do I want to go with the flow capacitors? Which will allow us... So the flow capacitors will improve our starship's shield and energy drain abilities, which includes tachyon beam, energy siphon, and charge particle burst. Would be nice if we had a science-specific vessel. Right now we don't. Hull repair also sounds nice, so I think I'm going to go ahead and go with hull repair. Since, you know, we're going to be dealing with that quite often, and now you can see that we've unlocked the next skill tree for Lieutenant Commander now, so now we have access to these things, which includes, let's say, increasing all starship energy weapon damage, including beam and cannon weapons, things you might want to consider. Same with starship projectile weapons, things we might want to consider. We can increase structural integrity to improve starship's hull strength. Warp core efficiency would be pretty nice, which gives us more power, I imagine. Or improves all ship's power levels. This will improve the repair rate of the ship's crew. Not as interested in that. Power insulators grants us resistance to attacks that drain our shield strength. This will improve our shield strength. I appreciate improving shield strength. Physiology improves ground science abilities that buff yourself or your allies. And PS generator improves the hit shield points of ground shields. That's good, I guess. Someone help me out in the ground abilities here. Alright, we're at the forecast system right now. I will hold off on putting any more points in these things for right now. Okay. The forecast system orbits a hot white star, but the third planet is far enough out to be habitable. Forecast 3 is renowned as the site of an annual Betleth tournament, which is an opportunity for great glory and honor. The Class M planet itself boasts no moons, but instead an asteroid debris field. Let's continue chasing ghosts. All right. We have arrived in the forecast system, Lieutenant Commander. The trail from the Romulan warbird ends here. Scanning the system for ship signatures. Damn the ship signatures. We need to warn Worf.
I've attempted to contact him, but with the Batleth tournament underway, he is not responding. It is unclear if he is unavailable, or if something has happened to him. We'll need to beam down to the surface to know for certain.
Alright. I know I said damn the signatures, but have we located the ship yet? I've located the Romulan warbird. It is cloaked and dropping into a planetary orbit around Forecast 3. We are receiving an incoming hail from the ship's commander, Tarson. Put the piece of buck-tug on screen.
You're becoming an annoyance.
You've made yourself a target by defending the House of Martok. By following me here, you've given me no choice but to destroy you. Prepare for battle! Alright. And the Romulan warbird is right here. It is decloaked, which was a mistake on its part, because I'm cloaking. And I'm going towards it, and we will be taking it out right now. How you doing, buddy? Well, I'm prepared for you this time. I got my science team here to repair my shields. I got my engineering team here to repair my hull. And I got my tactical office here for some nice torpedo action. I like it. Quick note. Since he's a Romulan, can he scan for cloak signatures? Am I not protected right now? That would be kind of bad. Would not be a fan. Just saying. Apparently not. Think we're okay. Alright, I'm gonna try and get around behind him. I wonder why he's right near that communications device. Come on now, don't do it. Don't you do it. See? Gotta be quiet, gotta be stealthy. This is me being stealthy. Stealth! Come around, let this guy move forward here. I love this. Don't do that. Alright. Looks like he's not gonna allow me to come around him like that. Maybe. Come on, come on. I know you want to. Slow to half impulse. Nope, that was a bad idea. Alright, now do a quick turn. 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 Luckily, it does not see me yet. It's got its shields up, though, for sure. Alright. You ready for this? I am prepared now. Decloak! Fire everything! Forward shield power! Forward shield power! Forward shield power! Alright, this was not exactly my best work. Increase your power to forward shields. Why aren't you auto-firing? Forward shield power! Forward shield power! Good. Target shields have failed. Oh, pain! Pain! Don't do that. Damn.
Hull integrity below 50%.
Heal.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Ow, pain. I think we need a better ship. I think we need a better ship. Run away! Flee!
Hull integrity
Flee!
below 25%.
Flee! Flee for your life! Flee for your life! This is a bad idea. Tarstan has cloaked his ship, sir. He will not escape for long. His cloaking device is damaged, and I'm detecting a high concentration of tetrion particles in the asteroid belt. He may have gone there to perform emergency repairs. Locking coordinates on his location now. I see. Game wants me to go follow him. Well, guess what? I need to heal my ship for right now. Plus, I think we'll go ahead and do that next time on Let's Play Star Trek Online. Until then, this is J Square John Jeremy signing off, saying so long, and take care.